Thank you so much for this, winning the Best Lead Actor Amvca 2025. I'm extremely excited about this, and honestly speaking, this is an acknowledgement of the very hard work that we do. All right, this means a lot to me. I couldn't actually say a word on the stage. I broke down just because I never saw this coming. I only do my thing, put in all efforts, pay attention to details, and this is coming to tell me that you are appreciated. Thank you so much. God bless you.
How are you celebrating after this?
I'm going to celebrate in a very special way with the cast and crew of this movie, because this movie 7 does won the best lead actor and the best lead actress. We also have the best sound. We never can tell, we still have other categories. So we are going to have a party, trust me.
So going forward, what does this mean to you?
This means motivation. This means do more, honestly. Trust me, because I want to come back here next year to win more awards.
Just like you said, we saw you on stage talking about Amvca, who is also Choma, and we'd like you to sing a song for Amvca or a soundtrack. Just sing something.
Amvca, my lover. Torí ìfẹ́ lọ́lọ́run ṣe dá. Torí olólùfẹ́ lọ́lọ́run ṣe dá ìfẹ́. Torí títèmi lọ́lọ́run ṣe dá Amvca. Thank you so much.
Can you give a shout out and thank you to African Magic for celebrating African excellence?
African Magic Awards, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you.
My name is Lateef Adedimeji, and this is an indigenous language. Lisabi.
You've won this award. So where is it going? Is it going in your shelf? In your bag?
This will go into shelf. Films that portray our language, to speak our language.
Can you also give a shout out and a thank you to African Magic for celebrating African excellence?
Thank you to African Magic for celebrating African excellence. This you're doing is a motivation to every filmmaker in Africa to want to keep doing better, to want to keep producing quality film, to want to keep projecting Africa in the global space. Thank you so much for coming.
Lateef, AMVCA has done this for 11 straight years. What does it portray for the movie industry, not just in Nigeria, but Africa?
It tells that we can only keep getting better, because the AMVCA keeps getting better every year. Keep raising the scale, keep raising the bar every year, which is also the sense and the motivator to every filmmaker to want to produce a film that will be screened by AMVCA and eventually get a nomination. So it's projecting us and it's moving us to want to be doing better.
Wait, on a global scale,
Right.
Nollywood has been doing this, telling our African stories.
Right.
In the next 10 years, where do you see Nollywood, the level of how we're going? And I know Lisabi has won several awards today, not only this category.
Right. It only tells that our stories are flying. It tells that African stories are doing well. We've been sleeping, embracing what is not ours. Now that we are embracing ours, we see how much the world is embracing it with us. So tell your story, let the world embrace it.
During the shoots, were there any moments where you thought this might not work?
There were a lot of moments where I thought it wasn't going to work, but I'm a very stubborn person when it comes to pursuing success. So all of those obstacles were just noise to keep pushing, and today I am out of it.
Lastly, please sing the soundtrack playing in your head for this moment. The soundtrack playing in your head for like celebrating this moment. Yeah.
My name is Akim Effect Onilogo, multiple award-winning special effect makeup artist from Nigeria, West Africa. So this is best use of makeup. Giving out a shout out to African Magic. So for this establishment, so for putting Africa and Nigerian theater to the world platform. Yeah.
Is this your first award?
This is not my first, this is the fourth award, AMVCA. Yeah.
How do you think this recognition will shape your next project?
It's, each time I win and Amvca. So it's a stepping stone for my career. So internationally, yeah.
Next 10 years, this is a decade at Nollywood. Next decade, sorry, MCVA. Next 10 years, where do you see Nollywood?
With the great things the African magic they've done. So in the next 10 years, I see Nollywood, competing with the rest of the world.
Yet again, you've won this award. Where is this going? Is it going to your shelf, your suitcase?
Of course.
Or you're going to build a museum for?
Yeah, of course. I have a gallery where I put all my awards, and this is so precious to me. My name is Akeem Effect Onilogo.
My name is Tony Achukura, actor, co-writer, assistant director in the series Inside Life, Clarence Peters' Inside Life, and we won in the best series category.
We did.
It is unbelievable because of the other nominees. We were not expecting this, and I'm speechless. We're speechless. I'm with the cast and crew on behalf of Clarence Peters and the cast and the crew. So unbelievable and so worth it because we did a good job. We did a good job, and thank you to African Magic for recognizing us and rewarding us for it. We're still speechless. We're still speechless. Thank you.
So we can see that you're all excited.
Yeah.
How are you going to celebrate this?
We're gonna party.
My girls! What was that song? After the blues. Yeah. We're going for the blues. Yeah.
So was there a moment you said when you knew this film was going to be?
I think for us it was at the point where the story was out there. We could see it from inception. You could see the script and it was well put together. It was thoughtful. It was intriguing. I mean, you can attest to the fact that Gabriel Afolayan did a stellar job. Megotawa, amazing. Chigo was on top of the game. Zahoji was everything that every actor on set, every crew member. Yes.
And because of the story, this story is my story, it's your story. You know somebody that has been through, either you have been through, or somebody that, someone that has been through it, or someone that knows someone that has been through. It's our Nigerian, our African story, our reality. And it's so amazing that we're doing it.
What is next for you?
What is next?
Watch out.
Watch out.
That's all.
Watch out and to God be the glory.
Art director. So tí wọ́n fún mi ní awọ́dù Lisabi agbóngbò àkàlà. Mi ò wá sí awọ́dù rí. First time wọ́n máa nominate mi lélẹ̀. But inú mi dùn púpọ̀ pé mo win ẹ̀ because mi ò mọ̀ pé mo lè win. Gbàtọ́ nominate mi gan mo wò pé wẹ̀ yẹ̀ ń wá náà. But mo dúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Bí mo ṣe ń win ẹ̀ ìwúrí ló jẹ́ fún mi o lọ́jọ́ iwájú ìwúrí gidi ló jẹ́ fún mi. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ó tún máa jẹ́ kí orúkọ yẹn tún lọ sókè sí i. So mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn tí wọ́n fún wa láwọ́dù náà ọwọ́ wọn máa lọ sókè wọ́n dẹ̀ ní wálẹ̀ láéláé agbára Ọlọ́run.
My name is Norman Mage. I'm the director of Ingabi. It's the film shot in South Africa. This win is for Tongai Forusa. I'm accepting the award on behalf of him, and he is the editor of the film.
Congratulations on winning the award.
Yeah.
How are you celebrating after this?
Whew, I guess I'm going to the after party, but the best celebration is going to be giving Tongai this, because we've worked on, so many films, and every time it's always, we work from the heart, and it's never for awards, so it's amazing when you receive an award.
So what does this win mean to your brand?
Well, this means a lot. It means competing with the best of Africa. It's amazing. We stand for Pan-African entertainment. I don't think our industry should just be about South Africa, Nigeria. We're all united. So for a South African film to win here, it's amazing because this is about Pan-African stories.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Can you give a shout out to African Magic for celebrating African excellence?
Yes, I'd like to thank Africa Magic for just celebrating African excellence, and filmmakers and independent filmmakers, and filmmakers who go out there and tell stories that are aimed to entertain the audience.
What part of the filmmaking process challenges most and how do you overcome it?
Well, the most challenging is having a great idea and knowing that you're going to have to wait a lot of years sometimes just to get the funding to the film. So that's always frustrating. And how you get over it is being able to be consistent, Just keep on doing what you're doing and to not be discouraged.
Howdy, I'm the winner of the Best Documentary category for a short film titled Dundun, which means sweet sound. Dundun is also known as the talking drum, which a lot of us have been grown and seen in our lives, whether it's at parties or ceremonies, but never actually really understood the commune of the spiritual and nature that comes together to create that drum. The fact that we believe that there are spirits that live in the trees and in the hide of the skin of the animals that are used. And so this is almost, every time that drum is played, it's a remembrance of the lives and this concept of Ashe. Documentary is an interesting one, but I think it's particularly important for us in West Africa, where cultures of verbal archives. We believe in the power of words and manifestation. A lot of our stories, a lot of our culture are passed on by stories. And these stories, most importantly, should remind us that we are proud, which is exactly how I feel today. Because when you're proud of something, you're more likely to preserve it. Pride leads to preservation. And so this is a love letter, as I said, to West African artistry, but also a living archive of the greatness that we come from. Thank you. Oh, there's more.
Can you give a shout out to African Magic for celebrating African
Absolutely. Okay. Should I look here? Okay. And all of this would be incomplete if I didn't show my gratitude and thanks to Africa Magic, to put your heart into something and then to feel seen in this way and to be given a platform and a global stage to celebrate our artistry, our expression, our creativity. And if we all believe that the very act of living is a creative act, in a way, Africa Magic is celebrating life in itself. So thank you. Amvca, Uwese Kakabo, Nagode, Eshe Gong Gong Gong.
My name is Mkaibabi Mwakaba from Kenya. I'm here on behalf of Philip Productions back in Kenya for 2 categories. We were nominated for Best Writing TV Series for Antai Nkantai and Best Indigenous Film East Africa, Makosa Niyangu. And I'm excited. Here are the 2 awards that we've clinched today, and I'm thankful. And big shout out to the cast and crew, the whole team at Philip Productions, my co-director for Makosa Niyangu, Michael Smalls Munyoki, and of course our brilliant execs, Abel Mutua, who is also the writer of Antai Nkantai and Makosa Niyangu, and Philip Karanja, and not forgetting Denise, Madam Producer, and cast and crew and our brilliant actors, Pascal Tokodi and Melissa Lesilale, among others.
Congratulations on winning this award.
Thank you.
How are you celebrating after this?
I'm taking these babies back home, first of all, and then just gathering the cast and crew together. And then beyond this, just to continue telling stories of impact. Makosa Niyangu, as I said when I received the award, is not just a film. It's more an ode to the people who have gone through SGBV and LGBV, and also it's a call to action for all of us. Makosa Niyangu in Swahili translates to, in English translates to it's my fault, meaning it starts with you, it starts with me, it starts with all of us. And what are we doing beyond just observing, observing and what are we doing to change the status quo and change what we're doing? So for us at Philip Productions, we do tell stories to entertain, yes, but beyond that, impact, changing status quo, challenging, provoking thought, and just starting the conversations that we need to have.
Kilarigbo TV, ìkànnì amúlùdún àkọ́kọ́ tó ń gbé àṣà àti ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ Yorùbá lárugẹ.